So we're here in Design Space very quickly. All I did was I went to Images, I changed it to Cartridges, and I typed in giant flowers. Well, the only difference is I spelled it properly. And I found the giant flower cartridge, and that's what I went into. And I went into it, decided which flower I wanted to start with, and for today we have started with the Peony, this one right here. I took it into my design mat, I left it grouped, and I had to size it. I could have made it bigger, but I did not have it, since it does take a lot of paper, I did not have enough 12 by 12 sheets of a single color. So I had to size it so that I could use 8 by 11 sheets. And then I went to make it. I waited until it loaded up. I made sure I changed the material size over here to 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. And it did it for the rest of the sheets there. And I went ahead and I cut the pictures. As you see, it is for an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper or cardstock, you end up with 12 cuts. So that's 11 sheets of one color. Didn't have it. So I cut it all, and now we're going to go and put it together. So here are all the pieces that we need cut out and grouped together. This makes it easier if I already have them all grouped together. This way, just making some room down here. This way I can just grab and go. So I'll get them moved out of the way. And we'll get working on them. Oops. So the first two pieces are these two. See those? These two need to be put together. Oops. So on them, you'll see that there's a slide slot. Okay. And on the other side, there's a hook. And that's on both of them. So you're going to have to arrange it so that you take the hook spot from one of them, from one of the two pieces. I got a little bit of adhesive on that. And you're going to slide it into, I hope you can see this, the cutout slot there. So I'm just going to get it slid in there, like, oh my goodness. I think my problem is I'm trying to keep it in camera for you guys so badly this time that I'm having some difficulty. There we go. Oh, I had it too. I don't know what my stopping part is. Let's try it this way and bend it a little bit differently. There we go. That should work now. There we go. Okay, and you got your hook there. Now you're going to go to the other side and you're going to do the same thing. Truthfully, I did it wrong. I want the hooks on the inside just for my pleasure. So you're going to do the same thing and just slide it in there. Let me change this one because I want it the other way. So it looks like that. Okay? Once you've got that done, you're going to go into it. Let's make sure my glue bottle's ready. And you're going to apply glue to the tab. So you're going to glue them together that way by the tab. So you've got your tab here. See if I can fold this over a little bit and show you. Absolute butterfingers today. Okay, so I bent my tab over. I'm going to apply glue to the underneath part. So I'm going to reach in there, and on the one side, if you can see, I'm going to apply glue. And then I'm just going to fold it over. The only thing I want to make sure is that both pieces sort of match together at the bottoms. Get my clothespins out. Just push that down a little bit, but I'm going to put a clothespin in it so that I can move on to the other side. So just do the other side exactly how you did that one. So I'm just going to fold over the tab a little bit just so I can get glue to the side that I want. And fold it back over. Make sure the bottoms are lined up of the paper. Give it a good push down. And pin in place. So that's done for a few moments. Okay? So I'm just going to put it out of the way just a tiny bit. Now with your next pieces, these ones, okay, the next size. And what you need to do is you need to first put these 6 together. So what you're going to do, what I'm saying that, my goodness, what you're going to do too much today. You need to take your glue and run a strip of glue down there. Bring your other side over and glue. Once again, get yourself a clip so that you can continue on. Because you have 6 of these you need to put together. Doing those ones, if you choose, you might as well continue on and put together the next sizes because they're the same and they still need to dry before, or I recommend letting them dry before you use them. So just let's continue on with the next size, which is 4 of them, and now I'm dropping them. and try the last. So do 4 and 4. So do it on the last ones. At least I'm going to be doing it on the last ones. Yeah. So those need glued together too. So you're just going to glue I'm going to glue both sides. I'm going to glue this side with the slits, if you can see. I'm going to glue that there. And I'm going to do it on the other side, right here. Just fold it over a bit and glue in there and get it back in place. There we go. Now you just sit, you give that a few minutes to dry, and I will be back to put it together. Now that I have everything put together, I hope, we are going to put this bad boy together. So it's going to be these slits here. You're going to have 3 layers, it looks like. The lower layer, or the top layer, which is the highest slits, are going to fit these, the smaller of the bunch. One, and I'll poke it in and just give it a little bend. Now you have 6 of these, so when you put it in, also go in on the inside. Let's see if I'm showing you this. Go inside it. What you're doing is you're going to be putting glue on this side of your flower, on the back side. So you're going to take it, go back in, wherever you decide to start, and get my finger out of there. Push it in, give it a squeeze, be on the safe side, and give it a secure. Okay, and you're going to do that with each one of these. Glue on the top layer of slits and put it in. Give it a push and give it a secure. You could continue right on. I personally am going to let it dry for a few moments and then I'll do the next layer. Okay, on to the next layer. instead of pointing it up, I'm going to point it down. And this is just so I'm going to, when it's dry, I will fold it and it will just be a lot neater in the long run. So like they will all fold like this one has for me. Right now I'm just going to get these in. Once again, give them a few minutes to dry before we play around with them. And the last one. Find my last hole or slot or cut or slice or whatever you want to call it. And put it in. And then you're going to have to hold it for a few minutes until it starts sticking to it, to the other side. Unless you've got a means, and I might be able to do it this way, of grabbing it and keeping it in place. Oh, I made it! Any of these other ones have an issue? Yeah, this one is. Let's see if I can catch him. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to. No, not even close. So I'll have to hold him for a few moments. Now that we have that all, let's get this last one out, all done and glued, it's time now. You can open it a little bit to put in your middle piece. So you're going to put glue all around the strip here. Just run it all around. Oh, I just noticed my mic's way over there. Okay, hopefully that's better. Just run the glue all around the outside of the ring here. And you're just going to push it down into your flower. And once again, I would get my pens going, just so I can get it all lined up nice and neat. Because this will also help shape your flower. Now, as soon as that's all dry, I'll flip it over, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful just like that. You could, I did ink my edges a little bit. It's going to be hard to see, but you could sit there and curl your flowers, your petals a little bit if you want, like bring them out. Just play with them until you get the shape that you like. That's all you do. But it's a pretty pretty beautiful flower, and it actually turned out to be a decent size. Like that's a good size. Beautiful size. Hi guys. So, let's tighten this up. We have, like I said, a beautiful peonies. Very pretty. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the button below or to the butterfly, whichever corner it's in. And also remember to like my videos. This way I know if I'm going in the right direction. Stay tuned, because in this series, I'm going to do a series of giant flowers. And our next flower is going to be you'll have to wait and find out. So happy crafting, guys. Thanks for joining me. Take care.